If your improvement depends on motivation, you are already losing. Peak performers don't wait to feel ready. They apply intentional effort, direct, deliberate action, whether they feel it or not, because success is not built on intensity, it is built on consistency. This is Peak Performance Mentor, and today's principle is one of the most dangerous advantages you can develop. Intentional effort. Don't go anywhere. Intentional effort means choosing actions that produce long-term gains instead of short-term comfort. It's doing what moves the needle on purpose. Elite performers rely on deliberate practice, focus, structure, effort design specifically to improve weakness or your strength, not just repeat what feels easy to do. They control their environment, their habits, and their inputs because willpower alone is unreliable. They design systems so progress becomes inevitable. The 1% rule. We discussed it so many times in many other episodes, but you don't need massive change. You need small improvements applied consistently. 1% better each day doesn't look impressive on paper at the moment, but over time it compounds into transformation. Have discipline. Small changes repeated daily create exponential results. This is why elite performers focus on fundamentals, and these are the 10 fundamentals that you should engrave: sleep, training, nutrition, focus, skill building, emotional control, environment design, information discipline, strategic planning, and the last one, reflection. None of these are glamorous, but all of them are decisive. Number one, sleep. Sleep is the biological foundation of performance. It restores cognitive function, stabilizes emotion, repairs the body, and prepares your brain for decision making. Poor sleep destroys focus and resilience. Quality sleep multiplies learning, reaction time, and discipline. Number two, training. Physical training upgrades your brain, energy systems, and stress tolerance. A trained body supports a disciplined mind. When your body is strong, sustained effort becomes possible, and fatigue stops controlling your behavior. Number three, nutrition. Nutrition is so important. It's biochemical control. What you eat determines your energy, inflammation, hormone balance, and mental clarity. Food is not entertainment. Food is fuel for performance. Focus is directed attention without distraction, and is limited, so you need to take care of it. Interruptions destroy deep work. High performers protect their attention so they can reach flow, where performance and efficiency peaks. Number five is skill building. Skill building requires deliberate practice, improving weaknesses or strength, no repeating comfort. Competence is creating leverage, confidence, and opportunity. High performers are always upgrading their capabilities, reading anything you do for skill building, and obviously you need to be selected in what skills you are planning to get in your future. Number six, we have emotional control. Emotional control is the ability to respond under pressure instead of reactive impulsively. Control emotions, preserve clarity, improve judgment, and prevent self-sabotage. It is very important to have emotional intelligence, and if you don't know what that is, watch my episode in emotional intelligence. Number seven, environment design. Your environment shapes behavior more than motivation. Remove friction from good habits. So if you put your environment that promote good habits, it's gonna be difficult to have bad habits. So if you put all the sweets and all the Coca-Cola zero cans in the basement or in a place that are hard to reach, you need to put effort to do it. So most likely your environment will dictate good habits. Number 8, information discipline. What enters your mind shapes your decision. Constant noise in your environment creates cognitive overload. High performers filters input so their mental bandwidth stays focused in what matters the most. Number 9, strategic planning. Strategic planning is extremely important and is deciding where to go before moving. Direction multiplies effectiveness. Effort without direction becomes exhaustion without results. So planning is extremely important. Put everything in paper and manifest what you put in there. And by manifest, I'm not talking about the law of attraction. You will manifest because you'll activate your reticular filter. Number 10, reflection. Reflection converts experience into improvement. Without it, repetition becomes stagnation. Reflections allows you to see what you have done good and bad and improve. Is a learning, is a self-improving loop, and smarter decisions over time are going to come from this reflection. There is something very important, that is a closed performance system, and all these 10 fundamentals, they form a closed performance system because sleep, number 1, fuels training. Training supports focus. Focus accelerates your skills. You have better concentration. Those skills build confidence. Your confidence, guess what? Stabilizes your emotions, and your emotions improves on your decisions. The decisions that you make will shape your environment. Your environment will control your inputs, and your inputs guide a strategy. With that, a strategy is defined by reflection because it's a self-learning loop and the cycle repeats. That is why these 10 fundamentals are so important. Now, we were talking about intentional effort, and the deployment for intentional effort requires 3 things: clarity, discipline, and measurement of the progress. Clarity, knowing what actually matters. Clarity, because you need to act regardless of your mood. We talk about this, is motivation, action, motivation. We know action induces motivation. Then you have the measurement of that progress, tracking progress objectively. If you cannot measure it, you cannot improve it. If you don't schedule it, it will not happen. If you rely on motivation, then you're already lost. You will drift. So here comes the reality check. Average people expend effort randomly. You need to be like a sniper. You need to know exactly where to put your effort. Big performers aim effort strategically. They understand the simple truth. Your life trajectory is determined not by your biggest decision, but your smallest repeated actions. Consistency. That's the key. The takeaway in this episode is that intentional effort is not about working harder. It's about working on the right things consistently, long enough for the compounder to take over, that 1% better. It will become 37 times better at the end of the year, and that's the component of the 1%. Master this and you separate yourself from the 99% of the people. I'm gonna leave you as I always do. Be thankful for those positive little things and you will unfold a life of gratitude. Be nicer to each other and know that you are appreciated, my friend. So until next time, this is Big Performance Makeover. Ciao.
Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe